Hi, Demi here. Now there is a project called Project Deluge, and boy oh boy, they're releasing old Xbox and Dreamcast games, among as many others, but they have recently are dropping tons, and I mean a shit ton of old Dreamcast and Xbox demos, unfinished projects, unreleased games. It's pretty cool what they've released. Anyway, let's get into it, find out more about it, and you might remember one game that this article I got that talks about that you might just remember. Anyway, let's get into it. It's exciting and fun. Okay, so hundreds of prototype Xbox and Dreamcast games uploaded by Project Deluge. I believe that's how you pronounce it, I could be wrong. And it says here, the project isn't even close to being finished yet. Anyway, a huge cache of prototype games for the Xbox Original and Dreamcast have been discovered and released online as part of Project Deluge. As you can see, Hidden Palace, treat here, Project Deluge presents 135 Dreamcast prototypes and 349 Xbox OG, that's original console, prototypes from unreleased games, unreleased ports, tech demos, early builds, localization builds, debug builds, the works. Enjoy! The latest upload centers on classic Xbox console and Dreamcast, releasing over 400 prototypes between the two. Overall, Project Deluge now includes 17,000 builds. The Xbox haul includes 349 prototypes with such gems as English localization of Dinosaur Hunting, Yushirita, Dayaki, did I pronounce it right? I don't know, which was due to release in 2003 but never did. Prototypes of Jet Set Radio Future. Remember Jet Set Radio Future. Crazy Taxi. Remember Crazy Taxi. Tom, Jam, and Earl 3. Some of the games on the list were never released. For the Xbox console, including The Vats, Made Man, Hail to the Chimp. The Dreamcast highlights include builds of Jet Set Ground Radio with debug enabled and an early build of 4-wheel Thunder called Off-Road Thunder. There were also pre-production FMV files for the early prototype of Deep Fighter and number 3. Say huge thanks to all our project members on the job. Well done so far. The project isn't even close to being finished. Stay tuned for more upcoming months. Yes, they are preserving them, because let's be honest, video games are an art form. It's an art form. Playing it probably not as much, but making the game and the game itself art form. It is good that Jet Set Radio Future and Jet Grind Radio will be preserved, as those are pretty old games, and I did play Jet Set Radio Future as a kid, and I do remember that game fondly. That used to be one of my favorite games at one point. I hope other games, they did preserve over 300 video games for the Xbox today. It's pretty good. It was like 348 or 359 or something. But yeah, over 300 games have been preserved, just over. And that is good news, as many of these games, they don't run on current operating systems like the Windows, or they don't run on the latest Xbox. You can see my Xbox One over there, but that's not even the latest Xbox. Yeah, I do think that this is good news. This is good news. And I didn't know about Project Deluge or Hidden Palace, and I'm glad someone out there is preserving video games for the future, because many video games like Sims 1, you can't play anymore. Well, you can play Sims 1 if you download a file, but it's risky. It's risky. In the end of it all, it's good to see video games get preserved, because some games are really good. Other games are really bad, but it's good to see games get preserved, as many games have been lost to the test of times now, and it's good to see that they're getting preserved. Anyway, let me know what you thought about this in the comment section down below, because I want to hear what you have to say about this. And would you like me to cover more about Project Deluge in the future? That is something I am open to, but I would like to hear your word for it, as well as if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.